appearing to show us two thieves wanted in that multi-million-dollar heist at the Louvre. They make their escape down a mechanical ladder there. French investigators now reviewing this very video for any new clues they could find in that case. Now, during the heist, tourists, as you see here, were quickly evacuated out of the building. And tonight we hear directly from one of them. He's a retired FBI agent at that. He tells our Sinclair station, WSYX, out of Columbus, Ohio, he quickly then shifted into crime-fighting mode.
My thoughts were, how could that have happened when it's open, and there's people, all kinds of people around. Somebody certainly had seen something. I was tempted to go up and say, hey, I was with the FBI, can I help you?
French officials have yet to name any one of the suspects from this case, but of course the investigation continues tonight. French authorities tonight still trying to track down the thieves who made off with more than $100 million worth of rare jewels and artifacts from the Louvre. The robbery has been called an embarrassment for the museum and the French government, but that really hasn't stopped one German company from making the most of some free publicity. Bacher, the firm that made the furniture lift used in the heist, is now, well, going viral. The company posted on social media in a way bragging about the quality of the equipment used by those thieves. Here it is. It reads in part, quote, if you're in a hurry, the lift can move treasures at 42 meters a minute, as quiet as a whisper. Not so subtle, is it? Here's the owner talking about the post that got more than 4 million views as of Thursday.
But once we knew no one was harmed, we decided to approach it with a bit of humor. After all, if even art thieves choose our lifts, we must be doing something right.
All PR is good PR, they say. French investigators now say they are analyzing more than 150 pieces of evidence, but so far, no arrests have been made.
Over the weekend, French investigators arresting 2 people in connection with the heist at the Louvre last week. Those thieves were still currently in French custody at last check. They made off with $100 million worth of jewels and gems. Here's what we know right now about those in custody, both men in their 30s. One of the suspects was trying to leave on a flight out of France, headed for Algeria. The other was identified through traces of DNA found at the scene. It's not known if the suspect still had the jewels or not. And as we're learning more information today, we do expect to hear who the identities are, who the suspects are, a little bit more about them from investigators. Also, we hope to find out more about the charges they'll be facing.
French officials have confirmed that 2 suspects have been arrested in connection with last weekend's jewel heist at the Louvre, but authorities say they haven't recovered any of the stolen items. Here's ABC's Tom Soufi-Burridge with the latest from Paris.
French officials confirming the 2 suspects were arrested late Saturday night in connection with the theft of some of France's crown jewels from the Louvre Museum. Investigators have been analysing DNA and fingerprint traces recovered at the scene, as well as on items they say the suspects reportedly dropped as they made their escape on motorbikes. 2 sources telling ABC News DNA from inside a helmet found at the scene matched one of the suspects, allowing police to conduct surveillance. The 2 men arrested were both from a northern suburb of Paris, and investigators say they were known to police and linked to other robberies. Authorities adding they were arrested as they were about to travel. One man was detained at Paris's Charles de Gaulle airport as he was about to board a flight to Algeria. Police believe the other man was planning to travel to Mali. The arrest coming 1 week after the brazen heist at the world's most visited museum. Authorities say 4 thieves disguised as construction workers used a cherry picker to scale one of the walls of the Louvre Sunday morning. The gang entering the museum after cutting a hole in a window. Once inside, they stole 9 items, jewels valued at $102 million. The entire robbery taking around 7 minutes.
Only the larger stones could possibly be traced to this, but unfortunately, those are the stones they will have wanted to break up as quickly as possible. The many smaller stones are virtually untraceable to this collection.
The suspects are now being questioned at the headquarters of the Judicial Police in Paris, which deals with organised and serious crime. Tom Soufi-Burridge, ABC News, Paris.